One man the focus of attention. Is he leaving the club? Well, he starts this game, and we're live on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we have more live action from the pre-season second group stage. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, both teams will want to get to the knockout stage, so we'll be looking for 3 points here today. And it may be pre-season, but there's still silverware on offer, and that will give them confidence going forward into the new campaign.
And this confrontation is underway. Well, that'll be a free kick. Able to deal with the threat. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Mbappe. Keeper getting the touch. Danilo Pereira. Well, difficult angle. Good try.
Well, he took a chance there, and you have to say that was a great effort from that position.
Well, sometimes players are overhyped, but I don't think we can use that word in connection with Lionel Messi.
Well, Derek, he comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match, he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but his general play made him the best player on the pitch by a long way.
And unable to keep possession. Defensive efficiency personified. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Great opportunity. Well, wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
On the pass by Mbappe, he'll be disappointed. Wijnaldum. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Now can they create something? Messi. And the keeper diving to thwart him. Fired in by Neymar. Well, he didn't trouble the goalkeeper, but it wasn't a straightforward chance, you've got to say. Attacking possibilities for PSG. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Easy meat for the goalkeeper.
Well, as the stats tell us, PSG have dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes and have played some really lovely football going forward. They must now make it count and get themselves in front.
This might be ideal for the counter. Well, far from the most accurate pass you're likely to see. Throw in to come. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. There is the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed. But how has he allowed that much time and space? He doesn't even have to jump to head it in. It's a good finish, but terrible defending.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Mbappe. Cuts it back. And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So 2-0 now.
Messi.
And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Promising looking ball. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here it is again, and how many times have we seen in recent games teams trying to play out from the back, not doing it particularly well, giving away sloppy possession, and then finding the ball in the back of their net.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. He's given it straight to the opposition. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Textbook defending inside the box. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And the referee sounding the second half into action. PSG with the lead. Wijnaldum. Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, quite a few reports this morning in the sports blogs and tabloids that Paris Saint-Germain may be getting an exciting new addition to their squad. Stuart, what do you make of this?
Well, £45 million seems to be the offer, which to me sounds a little low if I'm honest. We'll just have to wait to see whether Milan think it's enough. We should know soon.
And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? And caught with ease, no real threat from the cross. Oh goodness, what's the keeper doing? Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Lucas Leiva. Messi. Great opportunity. Felipe Anderson. Luis Alberto. Can he finish? Oh, strong hand on the ball. And breaking at pace with menace. Really good challenge. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Messi. Can he find someone at the far post? Full credit, wonderful stop. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. It's Neymar's corner. It hasn't come to very much. Kurzawa. Kylian Mbappe. Terrific block there. Oh, good save. Luis Alberto. Not giving him a moment's peace. Pressing high to win the ball. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Oh, a vital interception. Danilo Pereira. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Substitution for the visitors. Coming off the pitch, number 17, Colin Dagba. To be replaced by number 4, Sergio Ramos.
Messi. And space to cross it. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. And they will make the change now. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Disappointing delivery, sailing over everyone in the middle. Ten minutes to go then. And Messi in full control of the ball here. Neymar is at the back post. Not messing around with that clearance. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? It's an effective cross aimed at the back post. And a goal here! Accuracy with the header, just what they needed.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Akpro. They've won back possession. Luis Alberto. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Magnificent defending. Lucas Leiva. Marusic. He read the situation, and that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Yes, Derek, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park for the most part, and going forward, there were some really nice, incisive plays as well. Good result for them.
Fired in by Neymar. The fans have waited and wondered, would it happen? Now it has happened. Now it's all about his debut. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we have action from the pre-season final just seconds away. It's Milan against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, it's been a really good tournament so far, Derek. Let's hope the final can do it justice. The quality of football and entertainment has been excellent. Pre-season games can often be lethargic affairs, but that's not been the case here.
And the PSG team looks like this. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Achraf Hakimi plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. And good work from the Rossoneri to win the ball back. Ibrahimovic. And players waiting in the centre. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, they survived the attack. Hakimi. Well, the focus on many of the back pages coming into today's game, very much on him, taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications. And he succeeds in scraping it off the line. And now the delivery. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Well, this is the day. His debut forthcoming, and it's going to be fascinating to see what he produces. Stuart, what do you think we should expect to see from him?
Well, I'd be looking at his positional play today. Is he going to make the right decisions when to tuck in, when to get tight to his winger, and when to pass players on? If he gets those right, he'll have a good game, because on the ball, he's an excellent talent.
Ibrahimovic. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Diallo. But a pass that lacks quality. Rebic. Could cross it in here, but nothing to worry about. And an effective clearance. A lot of pre-match chat about Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Facing his former club today, it was always going to be about him. And you've got to say, Stuart, the reception he has received has been a good one.
Well, he was loved by these fans. And as you said, Derek, he's getting a great reception off them today. It just shows how good he was when he played here. It's really nice to see.
Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And into the back of the net. Well, they paid the price for their negligence. They let them come at them. And now it's a different equation.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, Milan get the ball moving again, hoping to find a response to that setback. On and on he goes. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And Milan moving the ball with purpose, but they dealt with the threat posed. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. The delivery from Neymar. And far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. Wijnaldum. Here's Mbappe. And the keeper got there. Messi with the corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Danilo Pereira. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. And on the back of that decision, now it's a caution.
Well, it's a tight call, but in the end, I think he's got it right. A penalty and a yellow card.
To extend their lead here. Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Not the best challenge, free kick. Fikayo Tomori. It's with Diaz. The first half here comes to an end. Well, the ball is rolling again, and work to do for Milan in this second half. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Space afforded PSG. Neymar waiting to pounce. Still not clear. Wijnaldum! Terrific save. And there's the delivery. Pretty simple for the keeper. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
Good tackle. And he's through here. It's still alive. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG.
Coming off the pitch.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
Number 27, Idrissa Gueye. Substitution for the hosts. Coming off the pitch. Number 11.
Can they do something positive on the counter-attack?
Number 9. Olivier Giroud.
And a throw-in forthcoming. And it's a quality pass. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Substitution for the visitors.
PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front.
Sergio Ramos. To be replaced by number 24, Filo Kehrer.
And now the delivery. And still a chance. Oh, blocked it.
Well, this is such a good watch. Both teams have played their part in a great game with plenty of good forward play. I'm sure we'll see more goals before the end.
But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. This might be ideal for the counter. Dangerous looking through ball. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. It's a perfect challenge. Giroud. Mbappe. Wijnaldum. Neymar. Verratti in the thick of the action. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Verratti. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. 10 minutes to go. And that is going to be a free kick. And he gets away with a warning here.
In my view, that's good refereeing. Strong, but not officious.
Coming off the pitch.
Substitution it is for PSG.
Coming onto the pitch. Number 14, Juan Bernat.
And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. And the advantage is with PSG. And taking it away. And he's in an offside position.
Substitution for the hosts. Coming off the pitch, number 7, Samuel Castello, to be replaced by number 4.
Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. And let's give credit to the defending.
Number 11.
Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. They're not giving their opponents any time to breathe. Strong but fair tackle. Kea. Oh, lovely ball. And he's in. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, as you can see, he nearly puts it over the top, but it ends up being a very good finish. No chance for the keeper.
A final that will live long in the memory. It's not finished yet because it's going to come down to a penalty shootout to settle the outcome.
Substitution for the visitors. Coming off the pitch, number 7, Kylian Mbappe, to be replaced by number 9, Mauro Icardi.
And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a play, and the penalty converted down the middle. His turn to try to convert from the spot. He had to score, and he does. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. In it goes. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Can he get the better of the keeper? And the penalty converted here. Well, he fired it straight down the middle. Can he remain calm? Opportunity missed. And straight down the middle. It won't be lost on him what's at stake here. He knows he's got to score. Oh, that's it! The final act in the drama. One team jubilant, the other distraught.
Well, what an ending to a very good tournament, and I think they fully deserve to win it. Maybe not in this manner, though, but it was great entertainment.
It certainly was, and they're not going to forget this in a hurry. A proud moment for everyone involved with the club, but for their opponents, it's a case of trying to forget and move on as quickly as possible.
Well, I think we should give them some credit too. They played their part in what was an excellent contest. Some of their football was brilliant.
Yes, fair play, Stuart. The party in full swing now. It's going to be quite the night of celebration here. Well, they certainly weren't going through the motions. It meant a lot to them. And now they're about to receive their prize.
Well, it doesn't matter how important the competition is, you always want to win, and that's what they've done here.
And the trophy lift is always something to savour for the players involved. Here we go now. A pre-season success story.
Well, it's a good habit to have, Derek. Keep lifting those trophies. It's a great start for them.
Certainly have applied themselves in this particular tournament. And the celebrations now in full swing. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And into the back of the net. Well, they've paid the price for their negligence. They let them come at them. And now it's a different equation. Oh, lovely ball. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction.